all depends on the person who's tasting it. If they know quality and they know their stuff, they're gonna be able to weed through what you would consider just a piece of meat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, my barbecue is competition, bro. It's competition style. I set myself apart. I do the things that other people don't do to their meat. I don't just sling it on the grill and say, here's the finished product.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your host, William Robinson, coming at you live today from Smoke Lyfe Barbecue. We're going to share some wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. He's going to give us some insight for all y'all like to get on the grill from Ocala's finest pit master over on 40 in front of Mary's Cleanup. Y'all come out and get some of this good barbecue we got going on, man. We're going to share some fun today, man. We're going to show some love. Leroy Yeomans. So you want to tell my audience a little bit about yourself, sir?
A little bit about myself, man. I was born and raised in Ocala, Florida. I started this barbecue thing probably around 2017 in Orlando, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Had another food trailer. Things was going great, and got number 2. And the rest is history, man. I mean, I can go into a whole lot of different challenges and all of that, but you know.
I feel you on that. So you started in 2017 with your career as far as selling your barbecue and everything of that nature, correct?
I mean, I've had several other businesses, man, that had the LYFE as the Lyfe, and you know, I just started taking that and using it for whatever business avenue that I decided to get into. So this wasn't my first time using it, but it definitely
Okay, so you like to fish. I didn't know that. So maybe one day we could add some smoked fish and smoked salmon to the menu. What do you think about that, sir?
Man, it's already there, baby.
It's already there.
It's already there.
Okay, so when we talk about your menu, let's talk about your menu. Okay, what do you find? Of course, nothing beats the pork rib, correct?
Right.
You know, that's the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
When we think about barbecue pits, everywhere we go, we see barbecue pit on this corner, that corner, the other corner. What separates one pit master from the next, sir?
I would say his process. There's many different processes that, you know, from start to finish that can determine what you're cooking and how it tastes at the end. So I don't knock every pit master, so, you know, what you call them. I don't knock them by their process.
Okay, man. Hey, y'all better soak up this free game, man. This thing meant to be sold, not told, but you getting it right here on Talk, Love, and Communication, man. Pit Masters, Ocala's finest, man. Smoke Lyfe, you know what I mean? So tell me what exactly, okay, when you go and you visit another pit master, if you get ribs or steak or chicken from another pit master, are you able to tell the process that was used, or whether he used coals or wood or there's different techniques?
Man, actually,
explain to my audience what's the difference in an offset heat and a direct heat, sir.
Well, direct heat means the smoker's built only for the meat to be where the heat sits up under the meat the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
There is no hiding it. There is no smoke box on the other side, outside the smoker. There is none of that. As in offset, that means you have the cooking spot where your meat lay, and then you have your smoke box on the right side.
Off to the side.
You know, but when you deal direct heat, you know, it's a special thing though, man, when you're dealing with the direct heat, bro, because direct heat, you have to watch it. You got to make sure you got that temperature right. You got to know your stuff. So
mm-hmm.
I respect those guys who do that, but also, you know, they can, if time get away from you, it can burn. It can do. You got to know your stuff, man.
Right. You know, the old schoolers, you know, the old timers, you know, they had that old rag all dirty looking rag tied onto an old fork or something, and they sopping it, keeping that meat damp and wet. But I used to be like, they just making all of the seasoning come off.
Mm.
You know, is that something that's done away with, or the new age smokers really have done away with that, correct?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I don't know, man, what everybody do, but I don't too much see that no more, man, because see, back then it was about the grill, bro. It wasn't so much about the smoke. It was about the griller. Like when you go to somebody's house to have a get together, you seen Unc on the grill, Pops on the grill, whoever on the grill, and they was tossing that meat every couple minutes.
Let me ask you something. So there, when I came home, as you know, I was in prison for 18 years.
Right.
You know, when I think of barbecue, I think of what you just described as, what's the one where, you know, direct heat.
Right.
That's barbecuing.
Right.
You got that barrel, you cut that barrel in half, put some hinges on it, put them coals on it, and set it directly on top of there. Or you may have them bricks all laid all around, you set that grill on top.
Mm-hmm.
That's direct heat. And you barbecue it. And when I come home, I notice that everybody likes smoked meat.
Right.
You know, no one cooks open flame no more, so to speak. It's just all smoked meat. You know, so is there a difference? I know it's a difference. Explain to my audience the difference in the process and also the taste of the meat, sir.
You can have a direct heat smoker. Let's just say that. We're going to take away smokers and we're just going to speak direct heat grills.
Mm-hmm.
Direct heat grills will give you a char taste. It won't give you the smoke ring. It's going to cook your chicken, your meat, your steak, whatever you're doing. It's going to cook it. But it's not going to cook it to a point of tenderization, like the long haul. That's where smoking comes in. You know, you smoke meats for a long period of time so that it can break down that with that smoke ring around it. Mm-hmm. So it's just time. Time is the difference. All depends on the person who's tasting it. If they know quality and they know their stuff, they're gonna be able to weed through what you would consider just a piece of meat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, my barbecue is competition, bro. It's competition style. I set myself apart. I do the things that other people don't do to their meat. I don't just sling it on the grill and say, here's the finished product. You know what I mean? It's just not me. So, you know, you can go search high and low, but you just ain't gonna get that taste that you're gonna get from me. I don't care where you go.
And you is who?
What you mean?
And your name is who?
I'm a pit master, man. I'm the Smoke Life King, bro. I'm everything.
Smoke Life certified LLC.
Marion County's best.
Okay, we're gonna put that on the record, man. And I stand behind that. TLC, Talk Love Communication, stand behind Smoke Life over on State Road 40 on most Saturdays, right next to Looking Good, across some Old Mary Cleaners, man, on State Road 40, Ocala, Florida. So you want to look at my audience and give them your information. How can they contact you? You got someone want to book you for a wedding or a special event? How can they get in contact with you, sir?
I mean, they can contact me, man. I'm Elroy Humans on Facebook. I got also a Facebook page, Smoke Life Barbecue. Just searching on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Just got to make sure you spell the life with the L-Y-F-E. And I mean, I got my phone number, man, 407-868-6300, 407-868-6118. They can call me anytime, text, and let me know.
You got a Gmail also, correct?
Yeah, I do. My Gmail is smokelifebarbecue2@gmail.com.
Being a pit master, if I say the word consistency to you, what does that mean to you?
I mean, when a customer come today and they order a certain thing, they're gonna get that same product every time. I mean, no matter what, they know what it tastes like. They know if it changed, you don't change. Consistency holds itself, no matter what. Day or night, same taste.
About the process.
Right.
You know, you got to follow the process. You can't shortcut it. Because when you shortcut it, that will change the dynamic of the taste of the meat, correct, sir?
That's right. Ain't no shortcuts in this game, bro. They will expose you. You know what I'm saying? Just by the look, the taste, everything. So I've learned.
Being a personal, chef, a pit master, whatever you may call it, sir, integrity plays a honest role. How important is integrity in this field, sir?
No matter what, man, you know this is me. This is mine, bro. This is me. I'm a reflection of myself, and the way you treat your customers, you know what I'm saying? The way you appreciate them when they come through and show you love, you get that love back to them. Whether it's through discounts, whether they short, whether what, I don't care what it is. Like, you just gotta be that business person who stands out from the rest. And a lot of times, where I'm set up at, man, it's a lot of homeless. You know what I'm saying? They eat every day. I don't care if they come back 5 times. I know they hungry. They tell their friends. They go back and tell their friends, man, I don't care. The dollar, I want to make money, but I also want to stay blessed, bro. So that's a part of integrity to me. What you doing when nobody's looking, when nobody's watching. Not just throwing a hot dog on a plate and a serving of rice. I'm giving them the whole thing as if they just came and spent $20-$25 with me.
Okay, speaking of integrity, you spoke of integrity being things that you do when no one is looking, and me, myself, I got some pretty big eyes, and I happened to be up there one day enjoying my meal, and a young man came up to me, and I perceived to be homeless, and he thought that I owned the pit, and I told him, no, sir, the man who owned it, he's serving food, and as I proceeded to eat, I seen him come back with him a plate, and I had actually went around there to get a soda at that time, and you served him, no strings attached. You didn't make him wait extra in line. You served him just as if he had paid for it.
I mean, I agree, bro. I mean, that's it, man. And like I say, man, it's all about staying blessed, bro. I mean, anytime I can help anybody less fortunate, even the same as me, you know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. That's the heart I got, bro. And at the end of the day, like you said, like let me tell you another part. It's a particular lady on the off side of that is, if they pass out from dehydration, could I have done something greater to save that? If they had the money, they probably go either to go buy them something or whatever. But that ain't for me to judge, man. God bless you off your heart, bro. So it was hard to get my daddy to do anything, boy. But there's one thing I know he done. And he pulled up and he went with me. He came through for me when it was time for that barbecue cook-off.
Okay.
And no matter what, that did something to me. That kind of lit a little fire in me. And it was a predominantly white school. And I felt like I won first place, but I got second.
And you got the barbecue and the ribs and the turkey leg to back that up.
Yeah.
So that's why you get in the barbecue. So tell me the process when you say, okay, I got this trailer, I got this truck, I got this trailer. I'm going to go ahead and, because sometimes, we have dreams. We have things that we believe we can do. But sometimes taking that first step is the greatest challenge. So at what point did you decide, your mind was made up, I'm going to take this leap of faith?
I mean, it just was something that you got to be in you, bro. And dealing with this kind of business in its own, it was a closed circuit. See, back in 2017, people wasn't giving you that information on how to start, who to talk to, where to go. So you'll end up, I ended up paying extra money for this that you didn't have to do, paying extra money for that, but you didn't have to do. So it's different. Everybody who, once I started doing my research, they were selling information like guides and books to being able to do what I do. So I was spending money to gain the knowledge. But today, I wouldn't. If somebody came to me and they were sincere about opening a business, man, I would give them the knowledge as well. I wouldn't charge them for something because I feel like they can compete against me or anything. Because it's about information, man. Information.
And that shows a man that's confident in his ability. you know, you understand what God has for you is for you. No one can take that from you. A couple months ago, and I remember when I first had your barbecue. You know, ain't no beer in this stomach here. It's straight grocery here.
Right.
So, you know, I don't know nothing else. I know Jesus Christ and I know food. And I would eat the barbecue, the ribs, and sometimes, you know, to me the size wasn't there, but I didn't know you enough to have that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And we were speaking a month or so later, and you brought it up, and you said that, you know, my size is getting there. They almost right where I want them. You know, and it's something, and that show honesty, because some people, because you sell out every time.
Right.
And I'm here to tell you today, from then to now, see, because to me the barbecue was trumping the sides.
Mm-hmm.
But boy, I tell you right now, that thing evil. So I tell y'all what, man, this some, I really enjoy it, man. It's been times where, you know, my wife may tell me, well, darling, you know, you got to take me out. Every time she, you know, and we don't go for a while, she likes to go out to eat. You know, my wife serves me good a lot of times, and she likes to be served at times. So sometimes I have to use a little swag, a little manipulation, and say, well, why don't we just stop up here by Smoke Lyfe them for a little while, and then we'll go get something to eat.
Oh yeah, man. We got the best lemonade in the city, bro. I ain't gonna even say the city, but I'm gonna say the best lemonade, the west of the Mississippi Delta.
Okay,
let's just get serious about it. But now we fresh press it, you know what I mean? And we give it to you straight from the lemon, bro. It ain't no concentration, ain't no none of that.
Sometimes popularity, sometimes people come into things chosen.
Right.
Like you can be the chosen one.
I mean, I agree with you, bro. You ain't said nothing I don't agree with. But I don't know, man. I'm a barbecue connoisseur, bro. Like that's what I like to eat on the weekends. I don't eat my own. I mean, you know this. I will go a year without tasting my ribs, bro. Like I can go a year without tasting my barbecue. Not that it is not good. It's just I just don't have to. I like to go show love and show support to other people.
And you know, the old saying is, the man who barbecue, everybody having a good time at the barbecue, except for the grill man, because the smoke don't fill him up.
There you go. That's what it do.
He the only one can't eat. The smoke don't fill him up, and he might have got a couple of little triplets off the side. You know what I mean? But you know, how does it feel when you see someone sitting down enjoying your cooking, sir?
I mean, I feel like mission accomplished. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it's all about, brother. But people feel like they money went and they got their money's worth. That's what makes me happy. That I'm not robbing people of their money. I'm gonna give you decent pricing, and you're gonna have that experience. Your plate gonna be fat. It's gonna get you right. But at the same time, you know, like you said, popularity and other things creep in. You know, I just want to be. Let me separate myself, bro. I'm over here on my own. Any takers out here who think they got better barbecue, they're a better pit master. I mean, however we do it.
Hey man, all you gotta do is you come holler at me, TLC. You know what I'm saying? You can follow me, share with me. You know what I'm saying? Or you get in contact. And what we'll do, we'll come do this thing live. We'll get us about 5 to 10 judges, and see what it is, man. But I ain't a gambling man, but if I had to gamble, if I come up and scrape up $1 or $2, I'm putting 50 cents on Smoke Lyfe. You better believe it, baby.
My entire first year, every time. You know what I'm saying? And every week, my amounts got greater and greater what I cook. So I mean, it's a blessing, bro. That you know, it took almost about a year for me to have maybe what you would call a bad day, whether it was the rain, the weather, whatever.
Your greatest influencer to make you the man that you are today, sir?
I mean, I said my kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? My kids. Because they was there from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? They passed me the knives, the forks, the seasonings. You know, they helped me carry the bags and the boxes to the car. They there.
Okay, so, you know, when you think about over your life, what's some of the greatest lessons you've learned that you carry on, that you pass along to your kids? What are some of your most proudest moments in life, sir?
Proudest moments in life?
Mm-hmm.
I would say when I see my kids growing up and they're taking on the qualities that I teach them. You know what I'm saying? So I guess you could say me building a strong black family, bro. That's really what I like.
Is there any regrets that you have when you look back over your life, sir?
I mean, I ain't gonna say regrets, bro, but if I could do some things, some of the choices that I made, if I had an opportunity to change them, I probably would. But we don't live in a fantasy world, bro, so that's what made me who I am today.
Well, we're going to play a game called Fill in the Blank. I'm asking you some random questions. You just ask them honest, precisely. First thing come to mind, sir.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, sir. I've always wanted to
travel to Africa.
I love when someone
serves me.
If I had to do it all over again, I would.
Do it again.
My favorite holiday is
Halloween.
It aggravates me when people
lie.
The best quality someone can have is
loyalty.
My childhood crush was
I don't even remember her name. I don't even remember her name, bro.
My favorite cartoon growing up was
Mighty Max.
Mighty Mouse?
Mighty Max.
Okay, no, I don't know that one.
See, that's back in the early 90s.
If I could travel anywhere in the world, it would be
Africa.
My favorite movie is
Equalizer.
Denzel.
The GOAT, man.
The GOAT. If I could go back to any age, it would be
14.
Jesus is
the Son of God.
When I meet someone, the first thing I notice is
their spirit.
If I could ask God any question, it would be,
boy, that's a good one. I wouldn't ask him nothing.
Okay.
Ain't nothing needed. If I see him.
Samuel L. Jackson or Denzel Washington?
Denzel.
Diddy or Smokey?
Smokey.
Beyonce or Fantasia?
Fantasia.
Fantasia or Jennifer Hudson?
Fantasia.
Keisha Cole or Ashanti?
Neither.
Ford or Chevrolet?
Chevy. All day.
Jameis Winston or Derek Carr?
Oh man, come on, bro. Jameis, famous Jameis, baby.
Smoke Lyfe or anybody else in Marion County?
Man, Smoke Lyfe over everything, bro.
Ribs or chicken?
Both.
Yellow rice or white rice?
Both.
Baked beans or potato salad?
Both.
Tupac or Biggie?
Pop. All day. All day, baby.
The Miami Dolphins or Kansas City Chiefs?
Home team, baby. I'm going to go at Dolphins.
Okay. Oh, hell of fins, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm a Florida boy.
David Chappelle or Richard Pryor?
Dave Chappelle.
I tell you what, so this is the last episode of the show where you, Leroy Yeomans, get to ask me, William Robinson, anything.
I gotta ask you anything?
You ask me anything.
Okay. How does it feel being removed from society for almost 2 decades, about 2 decades actually,
Mm-hmm.
and to be able to come home, build such a platform such as this one? That means you had to take the time out to learn all this new technology. You're a one-man band right now. I mean, you got your wife, she help you,
Mm-hmm.
but you do more of your traveling more than the average person who has been free for the past 20 years, all within a matter of months.
You know, the old saying is when you're in the picture, you can't see the picture. You know, and to me, it's been a journey that, you know, the Lord Jesus Christ sent me on prior to me being released. You know, I've mentioned plenty of times as I fasted and meditated, I had never heard the word podcast in my life. So this is me being obedient. And, you know, I don't look at it like that. Maybe about 3 weeks ago, I walked into a barber shop and my podcast was playing on YouTube. And as I sat there, it really hit me like, dang, man, you done came a long ways, man. Because a couple months ago, I ain't know Adam from Eve. You know what I'm saying? I could read it, but I couldn't understand. I couldn't comprehend the words because these words didn't exist. You know, the technology didn't exist. You know, and it's plenty nights. My wife will come in there at 3:30, 4 o'clock. Baby, just come on, lay down, baby. You too tired. You can't learn nothing like that. You know, but I just push and push and push, man, because, you know, this is the most humbling time of my life, but it's also one of the most gratifying. I'm right where God called me to be.
Right.
You know, it's a little slow with the support and things of that nature, but hey, man, every day, man, God bless me with what I got. I'm going to keep trucking and scribing and scribing. You know, I never measure myself up to another man. You know, I am my greatest competition.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And the visions that he showed me, I won't stop until I get there.
Right. That's real. I understand that, man. It makes all the sense in the world, bro. Yeah, you define the odds, even after you're free. Be a man of your word. That's for my sons. You know what I'm saying? Don't never let nobody tell you can't do something. You prove them wrong.
Yes, sir. I want you to look into this camera and give my audience any last words, sir.
All I want to say is continue to strive. All the young guys out there, don't listen to the naysayers who say, oh, you ain't going to be this, you ain't going to be that. You know, just continue to build yourself up, learn, read. I was a reader, man. And at the end of the day, man, believe in yourself. If nobody else believes in you, believe in yourself. And you'll see where it gets you. It'll get you a whole lot further than the rest of the people who don't believe in you. And when stuff start happening for you, you're going to notice that everybody want to come along for the ride. So at the end of the day, just do you, man, and stay true to yourself.
Contact information.
Anybody who, you know, may be looking for any catering, anything, or you want to come by and see me, check me out, you can come by. I'm over diagonal on Saturday from Big Apple and across from the Old Mayor's Dry Cleaners off of 40 and Silver Spring. You can come by. And I guess all my information, it'll be below or tagged into this video.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is your host, William Robinson, coming at you guys live today with Smoke Life BBQ Pit. I want you guys to come out and visit him and support him out there on State Road 40 in Ocala, Florida. You can reach him by his contact information we're going to have typed in below. You can donate to this podcast, your Cash App. Anybody love you. Zelle 209-3306. PayPal, Robinson74Williams@gmail.com. We only got one life to live, ladies and gentlemen. It's a whole lot easier with love and communication. And to my audience, if no one told you they love you today, William Robinson loves you.